kind of another future situation. The Saints, with Drew Brees being out, Taysom Hill filled in, got his first win. It was pretty good. Had 233 passing yards, 78% pass completions, 2 rushing touchdowns, 51 rushing yards. Is Taysom Hill the future of the Saints?
I mean, I want to say yes, because it's so clear that they love him. They love this kid. 'Cause he just does whatever they need him to. I want to say yes just because I'd like to see it, to be completely honest. I'd like to see, just because it looks so different, but I don't know how well it's going to work, because it's so different from what Brees is. It's literally, Brees doesn't do what Taysom Hill does. No. Brees is a precision passer, and that's to a T.
You say that, but 78%? Actually, I'm going to go on that a little.
Yeah, but Brees has been that for, 2 decades?
True.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's who he is. But then, it's kind of like the Newton situation, where the Patriots, they looked good first couple weeks because they were able to put in some run option plays, and there was no tape on that with the Patriots. All you had with the Pats was Tom Brady film, and that was Tom Brady film. It's different. And then they had 2 weeks of film, and then you kind of saw that they started to be oh, if we cancel this stuff out, force Newton to throw the ball, it's wraps. I wonder how that's going to look. It's a small sample size with Taysom Hill.
Right.
It looked good, but like I said, if you have no tape on it, it's hard to plan for that.
What's that pillow, Kyle? Yeah, I would say the mobility actually is kind of a good point to bring up.
Right.
The mobility, it makes sense because, like you said,
dude, he's doing this without his laptop open too.
I know.
Isn't
he's
that crazy?
Off the head.
It's amazing.
He's one talented guy.
Dude, he really is.
But
more than just stuffing in there.
But the thing with Drew Brees is he is more that precision passer and more pocket kind of guy, where the league is evolving where you need to be mobile because, perfect example, the offensive line, it's just they're not as good anymore because of the NCAA rules. They're limiting them on how much live practice they can get. Mm-hmm. So that's why there's not as many good offensive line. So that's why the guys of the Kyler Murrays of the world are being successful. The Russell Wilsons, the Lamar Jackson last year, you know what I mean? The mobile guys, it's helping because they need to be able to get out of the pocket, extend plays, like the Mahomes of the world.
Yeah.
So I think that actually will be very good for them if the Saints can build upon that. The big thing that comes in, though, is when Brees retires, because you don't move on from Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Unless you're the Chargers. But you don't move on from Drew Brees. I know he's 41, but he's still playing top football. I know he struggled without Michael Thomas, but Michael Thomas is back. He can play well. But if Drew Brees is you know what, I don't want to come back, I'm done, I think Taysom Hill is your guy. The one thing I do want to bring up, like you said, just small sample size, is he played the Falcons, who are known for not having a strong secondary.
They don't have a defense.
There's that. So he kind of did what he was supposed to do. He didn't have a monster game in the passing, 233, and against that weak of a defense, I mean, the pass completion percentage is what excites me a little, where it's okay, so you made the right decisions, the right throws, you did the correct things. And the running, it's that's good. You're mobile, something you can use, kind of like you said with Cam Newton, expands the playbook. But what I want to see is, I'm not sure who they're playing next week, but can he do that against a better defense and even just a better secondary? And I'm not saying I need to see him throw for 350 yards and 4 touchdowns. Can he have another good game where he can show he can win the game, but he doesn't have to carry the team kind of thing? I don't want him to be a game manager, because there's a lot of guys out there like that.
He's playing Denver.
That's still not a great defense. They're beat up.
Yeah.
So I would like to see him. Now, if he does this again next week, that'd be great. I'd really like to see him do this against a better defense. Then I'll be more committed. I think he is. It really comes down to how long is Drew Brees going to be there. Is he going to try to play till 45 like Tom? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think this is their guy if Drew Brees leaves.
Yeah.
Or leaves, retires, or if they move on. I do think he is their future. He's only 30, and in today's NFL, you can get 10 more years out of that.
Yeah.
So I think he is the future.
Fair enough.